Hello YouTube! My name is Marneshi. This is a brand new Let's Play I'm doing from an Electronic Arts game back when they cared enough to use their whole name in the title. Road Rash 3 for the Sega Genesis. Now, you may be wondering why I'm starting with Road Rash 3 when obviously there were two before it. The simple reason is this is the one that I had growing up. I had played the first Road Rash, but that was before I personally owned a Sega Genesis, and by the time I bought one, 3 had just came out, so I went and grabbed that one. Well, I'm sure my parents went and grabbed that one, but still. Alright. So, as you can see from the title screen, Road Rash is a game where you race a motorcycle in various countries. You can tell from the world map there. Oh, I just realized mouse is on the screen. Move that away. So, 4 options from the beginning. Start race, bike shop, game options, select track. I'm going to first go to the game options and set my player name to Marneshi. Only makes sense. Oh! And there's the other direction. Only makes sense. So, this game has some pretty awesome music, actually. So, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm going to keep falling quiet every once in a while for listening to music. I'm going to try not to, but it's just really catchy music. Marneshi. Okay. Player mode. You can turn into multiplayer mode, split screen multiplayer, take turns multiplayer, one-on-one racing. I'm, of course, going to be doing solo. So. And now sound. You notice the music? You can turn the music off. Then, when you're racing, you will hear the bike engines. That could get annoying to some people, but it's actually a little bit better than without the music, if you can get past the Genesis droning of simulating a motorcycle engine. Because you'll hear the engines of the other racers as they get close to you, so you can tell audibly how close they are, so that you can try to catch up to them. That's the other thing, the reason it's called Road Rash. In a motorcycle race, where you punch people in the face, or club them in the face, to knock them off of their bikes, so that you can catch up. So, you can hear when they're coming up, and punch them. I'm going to turn the music on, at least for the first time through each stage, as each stage does have its own unique music. And afterwards, I'll probably turn the music off, so to hear the engine. And then, of course, there's a password system. So, you can select which track you want to go. If you don't do anything, it'll automatically cycle through the different races. You see there's 5 countries at the beginning. Well, yeah. Brazil, the UK, Germany, Italy, and Kenya to start off with. If you choose to do a different race, it'll tell you the length of the race. Otherwise, it'll just be whatever your current race is on. So, once you beat all 5 races, you go on to level 2. And then to level 3, etc. There's 5 levels in total. If you beat all 5 races on level 5, hey, you beat the game. To officially beat a level, you need to get 1st, 2nd, or 3rd place. So I'm going to be doing them in order just to make it convenient. Now, there's also the bike shop. There's 3 different categories of bikes, of course, worst, middle, best. That said, each bike specifically will have their own capabilities. For example, this Corsair bike here is the worst bike in the game. Not the Para 125 you start with. So if you think, oh, each bike is progressively better, you're wrong. It does take trial and error for the most part, but you can see the horsepower of the bike and the weight of the bike. That's going to determine how much acceleration you have, as well as how good your cornering is, and your speed. So I'm probably going to skip every other bike or so until I get to what I think is the best. As well, each specific bike you can upgrade. 4 different upgrades. Performance increases your top speed, protection will increase your bike's armor, your health. Tires will help you grip the road so that you get better you get better grip so you don't jump as much. And suspension will help with your cornering so that you don't spin out. This is the most important one to get. Every time you get a bike, make sure you have enough money to get suspension. I'm not going to get it for this first video to show you how important that is later on. But, let's show you how this game works. Very simple. A is brake, B is go, C is punch. So let's start this up. It's got some pretty rockin' music. I love these tunes in this game. Punch and face. And that's how that works. If you press the button, you will punch at whoever's closest to you on either side. Oh, you see he had a weapon. I'll come back to that in a bit. So, take that, Sven. Punch, punch. Now, you notice my health is on the lower left, his health is on the lower right. As I punch him, his bar drops, but then it starts to fill back up. Health does regenerate if you can go long enough without getting hit again. So, as well as just a normal punch, if you hold down, you will prepare a kick, as you can see here. And then you can kick, which won't do any damage to them, but it will force them off the road and hopefully into a signpost or oncoming traffic like that. Ow. That's the other thing you have to worry about is oncoming traffic. These are active roads. So, you notice my character didn't take any actual health, but my bike health in the middle of the screen there dropped by almost 2/5. Ultimately, your player health just determines when you fall off the bike. Just keep punching him in the face. I'm not going to be doing good this race because I don't have good upgrades for my bike. But I might be able to kill Sven. But, anyway. So, come on. Sorry. Yeah! Killed him! Haha! So his bike keeps going, it falls over. Sven is pretty much out of the race at this point. If you fall off your bike, like I did when I hit oncoming traffic, or like I just knocked Sven off, you have to run back to it and get on before you can continue the race. Now, having your bike drop all the way to 0 health is one way to lose the race. If you try to get back on, it'll explode. You gotta pay a repair fee to get back into the game. And if you don't have enough money for the repair fee, it's pretty much game over. You get one more chance as one more mission that you owe the repair guy. But it's pretty difficult and you're probably going to lose. So try to have at least a little bit of pocket money. But the repair costs are going to get really expensive. So what's actually best, if you fall off your bike and your bike is going to explode, just jog to the finish line. You may get last place, but last place will still get like $10. And it's better than paying a fee. So hopefully it won't come to that anytime during this LP, but we shall see how good of a racer I am after all these years. So I'm actually getting close to 3rd place. I might still complete this. Yeah, I might actually still complete this race and qualify. Awesome. So you saw a few times other people were trying to hit me with weapons. No, don't hit the car. If you punch at the exact moment someone's trying to use a weapon, you can steal it and take it for your own. And hey, I finished. So I'm going to let the little victory cutscene play. Hey, baby. Oh god, you threw my bike at me! Yeah, the victory cutscenes will change a little bit. There's like 5 or 6 of them. And then one of the other racers will give you some words of advice. Usually they're just mocking you and stupid, and I hate Lucky. Lucky's a jerk. He's such a big jerk. You'll see if you play this game, you'll know he's a jerk. So, I got $500. Not bad. Good enough. I would like to get more, of course. But I will save that for the next video. One thing I will do real quick is get those upgrades. You will see how well they do in the next video. And I have enough money, I'll get the performance upgrade as well. But that's it for this video. Tune in next time, we'll race in the United Kingdom, have enough time left over to race in Germany, and maybe even Italy. But we'll see you then.